Well, there we go.
Can you see us? Cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our team call. Emma, you can see me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. This is the first time that we're doing Google Air for our team calls, so we're kind of testing it out. But I think that this will be a fun new way to do our calls because you guys can actually, if you look on the right side of your screen, you can ask us questions over here, and we'll be sure, as we're talking and going over stuff, to go ahead and answer your questions if you guys have any. So
How many people are on right now?
it says 5 viewers on right now.
Okay. So, if you guys have any questions when we're talking, feel free to just write them in that chat so we know. Like so you don't have to forget. Just write them there so we can answer them at the very end. Or when we.
Yes, awesome. So do you want to just get started and we can start going through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get started and we're going to talk about our website. And so, Alexa, if you just want to share yours, I mean, I can share mine too later on, but it's kind of the same layout. I think both of ours are.
Yeah.
We have all the same info. So, basically, what we did is we designed a website because we kind of wanted to take everything off of Facebook. And we just think it's more logical, and this is an easier process for all the new coaches. We have a Google Docs now with all of the information you need, welcome email, attachment files, and we got a lot of this stuff from top coaches. So, we're really excited about this because I think I actually learned a few things as I was doing the videos for you guys. I think Alexa could probably say the same thing. And there are new things that we're incorporating, like there's a video on Power Hour and what you should do for Power Hour, and a whole video on Facebook and Instagram, and of course we have more training on that. But we go more in depth on that. And so this way it allows the GSR, the Getting Started Right call, to be more intimate and to just focus on them and their vision. So this is the GSR. There's a whole outline, and all of these, Alexa, if you highlight like the send welcome email, like stuff like that, like the new coach welcome email, it's already linked. So you just click on that and it takes you to the new coach welcome email. So this is the new welcome email that you're going to send. You can change the team name, of course, to whatever team name you want. If you have your own team name, change it, great. And then use this link, what you do is you highlight it. You can just change it. So this goes to her Acuity. So what you would do is you would change it to your Acuity name. So you can just highlight it and press change, and you can just change that to have it be your Acuity. So then they just go there, set up the GSR. You have the GSR before they start the training, so you make sure you have that GSR within, I mean, really whenever they can, but I like to do it within the first week. And then they can get started on the new 14-day training. And so with that, they can just go here. For my team, obviously my website, for Alexa's, her website, and they just go to the new coach 14-day training. For mine, it's password protected, but I have that password out for all you guys, so you guys, it's all over the page. And they just put in their email, first name, and last name, and who's their upline. They subscribe, and they'll automatically start getting the videos. So once you've subscribed, and I recommend doing this for anyone. I mean, I personally thought it was beneficial for me, and I've been a coach for 16 months, even though I've done like 2 boot camps, and I read personal development every month, and I listen to podcasts from Chalene Johnson and top coach videos all the time. I still learn stuff. So I highly suggest, if you really want to build your business and you want that Power Hour video of like, if you just have an hour to do something, what you could do in that hour, I highly suggest doing this 14-day training. The videos are 5 minutes. I think that at most they're 8, but that's rare. Maybe 2 videos out of all 14. and they're simple. They're, you know, just laid out there for you guys. We couldn't tell you anything more in these videos because we do everything that's in these videos, and I'm adding more now that I've learned a few things from the videos. So, I mean, if you want to grow your business and you want to take this, you know, and you want to be a girl boss, you know, do anything you can to grow this, and yeah, just, I mean, take off with it. So there's the GSR follow-up email, new coach conversation checklist to use for the GSR. So that's what you'll use for your GSR. You know, it gives you a whole outline of, you know, what you should be talking about, things like that. I mean, it's all laid out for you guys. And these are new documents. They're more organized. There's different things that you can go, you know, click on. And you can give them some homework. So basically, what they do is they have the GSR call, and then they start this 14-day training, and then there's a second call. So they have a follow-up call. And right there is, you know, that's after they've sent you. So in the 14-day training, we have them, and if you will do it too, you will have a document, and you just keep track of the homework assignments. There's homework assignments, but they're like 2 minutes. They're really short. Like one day is 10 goals you have for the next year, you know, things like that, just really small goals to get you thinking. And so the second call will be after they've sent you their document that they have in their on their Word. And then you can set up a second follow-up call, and you talk about that. You can talk about that in the GSR. Say, you know, we're having this call now. You know, after the 14 days, when you're done with the 14 days, we're going to have another call, and we'll just talk about any questions you have from the homework or any of the videos, and stuff like that, and to just go over more. And then after they are done with the 14-day training, they will be eligible for either an Emerald push, if they're an Emerald yet, or a Diamond push. And we'll talk about more of that later when we have more. After more people have completed the new 14-day training.
Yep.
Anything to add?
Yeah, so just, yeah, I mean, we've really tried hard to lay out the GSR procedure for you guys. So if you, you know, from here on out, when you add new coaches, if you go to either my website or Emma's, for our teams, you know, go to this GSR procedure tab, and you guys, it's literally step-by-step laid out. Everything's linked, just like Emma said. I mean, the attachments are here. It tells you exactly what it talked about. And I mean, it's very simple, very straightforward, very step-by-step. So we try to make this as simple as possible for you guys. We're also going to keep, you know, our recordings of our team calls here. If you ever need to send someone a webinar for the business opportunity, if you talk to somebody, you can go in here. We have the one that Emma and I just did last week, Sarah Tries, as well as Lauren Kaliski. So you have 3 different ones you can choose from, and they're all going to be great, as well as all of our team calls and, you know, info on when all of the team calls are. And this is like everybody in our team, all of us up into Christine Dwyer, who's like our up line coach. Even has her info here for her team call because we're a part of her team. So you can log into that every Thursday. And then I also, Emma has this as well, but this is password protected because, you know, it's not Lifetime by Design. What is this? Mine's. But we put our challenge group resources here for you guys. So if you're ever running a challenge group, you literally have everything here that you need to get your group set up. And, you know, I have everything down to all of the documents that I upload for every single group. You know, 21-day fix group, 6-day shred, 5-day clean eating, like whatever you need, you can come here. And we have all the resources here. And the reason why I have this password protected on my page is because the challenge groups are really the whole, you know, it's a huge benefit for getting the challenge pack and joining your group to be able to access these resources because they won't be able to get them anywhere except for in your challenge group. So that's why they're password protected because, you know, they add value to you as a coach and to your challenge group, you know? So if you're needing stuff to upload, resources and stuff for your groups. I mean, I have everything here that I use, so you have all of that. We have tips from top coaches, so just some good information that you should read over from Janelle Summers and Chelsea Pearson. She talks about hashtags, which I know a lot of you guys ask about. And then I'm going to keep this updated. Emma will as well, with just important resources for you guys. So I just added today my Insanity Max 30 test group email. So if you guys are running an Insanity Max 30 test group, which we're going to talk about later, I just added a link to my email so you guys can look here and see how I created my email. And it even has a link to my survey where people can fill out, an application to be in my test group. So I had that here for you guys just so you can easily access it and use it if you need to. And also, if you ever need to get on a Zoom call or schedule an appointment, you can come back here too. So Emma and I really worked hard on this because, we really wanted to just make this as, accessible and easy and step-by-step and laid out for you guys as we possibly could because, both of us are shooting to hit, have our teams be elite next year. And, what does that mean? Elite teams, that means that we're all working together and, we're all, hitting Success Club and, just kicking ass, basically. So, we tried to work hard before the end of this year to make this as straightforward and easy as possible. So just remember from now on, there's not going to be the boot camp Facebook groups. The reason being, I found that, and Emma, you can chime in for your reasoning as well, but I know, as new coaches, we add them to a lot of Facebook groups, and it can be kind of overwhelming. And also with, I feel like the modules were a little bit better because people could do them on their own time, but one of the things that we found was an issue with Facebook groups in general is that, especially with like the discussion posts, it's hard to keep track of certain days. Like, when someone comments on something, even though it was from 7 days ago, it gets moved up to the top of the news feeds. Maybe other stuff gets pushed down, and it's kind of harder to keep track of. So we tried to make this, again, as simple as we possibly could. They're YouTube videos, 5 to 10 minutes long. And like a very simple assignment. It's not even on Facebook, so you don't get distracted. There's nothing else that you need to do. Just tune into the videos and make sure you're doing the homework assignment with it. So we really hope that you guys all, like Emma said, all go through this yourself because, like I said, when I was filming them, I also learned and remembered some new things that I kind of forgot about. So it's great for all of you guys, no matter how long you've been a coach, to go through this training. And we just really tried hard to make this procedure and this process as as easy as possible. So, oops, what is this? Sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any other?
Here, I'm gonna share mine really quick and just explain
go ahead.
more how we can do the process so that it's more understandable. Here, hold on. What? It says my site isn't published yet.
Oh, you need to go to the /LYLS.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my site. If it'll load. Okay. So when you go to the new 14-day training, like we said, we go, okay, so it's Life by Design, that's the password. And what we do, okay, so for the GSR procedure, okay, so let's just go in there. Hold on. Okay, so here is this. So you're going to send them the new coach welcome email, right? What? Why isn't it linked? All right, well, that should be linked. But I'm going to go to mine then. Okay, so I just want to clarify. So this is for everyone, and just because it says let your light shine, that's fine. You can have your own team name and still use this, but I don't want you guys to feel like you need to go out and make 14 training videos and a whole new website. That's what we're here for. Use us until you feel like you are able to do that, okay? So I don't want you guys to feel, stressed or whatnot. So I'm just going to go into my thing to show. Okay, so new coach information. So right here, these are the attachments. So the attachments are linked in my website, but the attachments are a new coach image, how not to be salesy, new coach checklist, and 6 simple steps to master Facebook. So you're going to touch 4 things and to your thing. So this and then this is the email. So right here, this is what you send. So team let your light shine, team whatever you are, and then please use this link to get scheduled. So right here, so it's my Acuity scheduling. So when you're sending this to new members, you change this link only and the team name. That's all you have to change because you want them to set up a Getting Started Right call with you. And then once you're on that Getting Started Right call, you tell them the website, so Emma Owen Fitness, that whole thing, and I can make a tiny URL if it's easier. And then you tell them where exactly to go. You log into the new 14-day training, sign up for the email, and the only thing that gets sent to me is who's doing it. So I'll let you know who's doing the boot camp, like if you're their upline, because it has them put in their upline. So I know who their upline is because not everyone going through the process is going to be my personally sponsored coach, and that's okay. Like Alexa, I'm going to stop sharing. Do you guys have any questions? You guys can start, asking them in the sidebar because I know that's, when things are new, it can be confusing, and so I just want to make sure that this is completely, talked about. That's what we were going to focus on for the first half, and then we were going to talk about Insanity Max 30. So I want to get all these questions answered first, and then we can move on to Max 30. So does anyone have any specific questions or concerns or anything like that? On the sidebar on the right, you should be able to chat.
No?
Are you sure?
Can someone chat and just so that we can see that you guys are hearing us and seeing us? You might have to click something to open up the chat box, but it should be over there on the right side.
Yeah, you might have to click the Q&A box on the left of the screen.
Yeah, or the chat box, whatever it looks like.
Or chat, yeah, chat up at the top.
Okay, well, we can move on, I guess, and if you guys have questions or if someone can at least send a chat so we know that it's working, then that'd be
Hold
great.
on, Brittany, just up top. I wonder if we can, no, we probably can't screen share. If you move your mouse, it should light up at the very left, on the very left, and it should say chat up at the top. If you hit that, a bar on the right side will come open, and you'll be able to chat.
Is Brittany on? And
yeah, she was just asking where the icon is, so if she can't find it, people probably can't find it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess we'll just move on to Max 30, and then we can see. Are you sure the chat? Yeah, it's group chat.
It says it's on.
All available for me. Sorry. I'm assuming, okay, so there's no bar coming out, so I'm not sure how they're able to chat.
Okay. Well, we'll
Okay.
talk about Max 30 and we'll see if we can get it figured out.
Okay, so Max 30. Holy cow. I know I'm excited. I'm really nervous, actually, but I'm excited for it just because it's going to push me. So, basically what's happening is Max 30 comes out on the 2nd, which is on Tuesday. And so people can only purchase it through Team Beachbody coaches for the first week before it's released on Beachbody.com, Amazon, any of those sites. So use that, talk about it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to be doing it. If you don't, you don't want to do it, that's fine. Danielle Katz talked on the YouTube live video chat with Shaun T. If you guys want to go back and rewatch that, I totally recommend it because he's talking all about Insanity Max 30. But she talks about how she doesn't always do every program, but she buys it and she does every single workout so that she can talk about, she can talk about what the program is about or what each workout is like. So she has a more, in-depth ability to answer questions about certain programs because of that. And I thought that was a really good idea, just to try out every workout. Not everyone can do that, that's fine. But, building to your library is really good. So when new programs come out, what we like to do is run test groups. And what a test group is basically the same as a challenge group, but it's more intimate. They have to apply for it. And I try and keep mine limited to 10 people. And I've had more than 10 want to sign up, but I've made 2 groups. So I've wanted to keep it intimate because I just feel like test groups, when you talk about it like that, you should, because they're thinking, okay, this is, intimate for me. And I think it's easier to keep track in one group versus a lot. And the more people there are in a group, the more people tend to hide. And in these test groups, I don't want people hiding. I want to know what they're doing, if they're keeping up with their workout, if they're staying consistent. And the less people that are in that group, the more likely it is for them to hide because they're going to realize that people have noticed that where they go. So,
hold on, I just want to jump in really quick. I figured out we were showing the wrong thing, but we can see your guys' questions now, and so if you post in the questions on the sidebar, then we can answer them, so we see them. Sorry, continue, Emma.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have questions about the training or Max 30 from here on out, we can see them, and you can post them over there. And
that's what all those dings were.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so where are they? Because I don't see them.
You have to hit the Q&A button. They were on Q&A and not chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so.
I'm doing
all right, cool. All right, it's working. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, so test group is the same thing. And if, like for me, when I did my first test group, say you want to get 5 and someone else gets 5. That's an amazing goal, okay? So if you just want to shoot for that, that's great. Find a partner, team up, and I would say at most 15 if you're going to do it with 2 people. Because obviously with 2 people it is easier to keep up with, but you still want to make sure that it's intimate and the people know that they're being serious. Like, they need to commit if they're being in this test group, and you're choosing them for a reason because they're committing. So what Alexa and I are doing, and everyone else should be doing this too, and we can always help with this, we're making an email that we're sending to everyone. So we've used this thing called MailChimp now, which if you haven't seen, it says tiny URL, max out with Emma or max out with Alexa. And so what that link takes them to is a link where it signs up for their email. And I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do this. So what I would recommend doing is, you know, talking to people and getting their email and sending out personal invites, because for me, we pay for this extra thing for MailChimp, and we just started this month. So we're going to test it out, see how it goes, and then we'll talk to you and let you guys know if we recommend it. But what I would do is I would send out an email to everyone that was interested, and I still am making either a SurveyMonkey, or you can make a form in Google Docs, and that's like the same thing. So what the form does is you can have questions that they have to fill out, and the form just puts it into a document for you and automatically saves it. So then when you're going back, so you send out the email, you know, hey, this is, you know, what's entail. You know, Shanti made this program because, you know, he wanted to get leaner and there's no weights involved. You know, telling them information, you know, what the price is. And Alexa and I are assuming it's going to be $180 on sale because they released the, yeah, so this is what the what's it called, looks like.
Google, it's
the survey. So,
the form, yeah.
Yeah, the form. So this is in the challenge group, or in the email that we're sending to everyone. So it's, you know, what's your name, what's your email address, do you currently have a program, have you ever tried Shakeology, am I your coach, and then 2 questions. So once they've submitted this form, it goes automatically into a document for you, and all of the answers are saved in one document. So this is how you edit it. And then the sample email.
Oops, here. There's my. Sorry. Here.
You're fine. Right here. So, you know, talking about it's a 60-day program, 5 days a week, and he's, you know, serious about the 5 days a week. He doesn't want you working on the weekends. You know, what does maxing out mean? You know, here's a short video to tell you a little more. The test group starts January 5th. Anyone joins me is going to get a little gift for committing. You know, you can do that. You don't have to. So then, you know, who, what, when, where, and how much. And then if they're interested, after reading all the information, reading literally everything that there is to know, that's how you know they're committed, okay? Mm-hmm. So then they click on this link to apply. So then they're applying to the test group. And that's how you know they're committed after they've read everything. They know, you know, the price. They know everything. And so that way it gives them, like, you can send these emails to people and say there's no, you know, commitment. Just, you know, if you want to know information, I would love to send you more information about what this Insanity Max 30 is all about, and I would love for you to apply for my test group if it sounds like something you would be interested in right now. If not, totally fine. So this is a good way, you know, to give them a kind of a cop-out in a sense if they're not ready, and that's okay. Not everyone's going to be ready for Insanity Max 30. It's intense. It's hard. I know it is. I've done one of the workouts already, and I'm not going to lie, I maxed out at like 3 minutes. And that's okay. You know, we all start somewhere. I need a push. I feel like I've, you know, kind of been just doing T25 for a while, and I finished T25, you know, last year this time, or it was a little bit later. And I'm just ready for something new with Shanti. You know, I'm excited that it's 30 minutes again. There's a modifier, because in the original Insanity there wasn't. I was too terrified to get the original Insanity, plus I did not have an hour to work out. You know, so there's just, relate to your story. So, you know, talk about why you're excited about this program. Pick 2 things. Don't say, I'm so excited because it has the meal plan and it has, you know, structured workout and a calendar for 4 different types of things. And, like, no, you don't want to put that in your post. That's what the email's for. Talk about why you're excited about it in the post. In your post, you know, pick 2 things that you're excited about that you can relate with, and that's how you're going to attract people. You don't have to be perfect. Tell people you're excited to give yourself a push. Tell people you're excited to step outside your comfort zone. But that's what a test group is, and if you want to run it with someone also, I totally suggest doing that as well. Totally fine. Alexa, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I just saw Brittany ask a question. What made you switch from SurveyMonkey to MailChimp? So, they're kind of different. So SurveyMonkey is where you can make the survey for them to fill out, which has like their name, have you done a Beachbody program, have you done Shakeology, that kind of stuff. And MailChimp is what you use, or this is what Emma and I are using to collect people's emails so we know who to send the Insanity info email to. So they're kind of different. So we use MailChimp. Like I said, this is free. You can actually do this. It's not very hard. You just go and you set up a list and have it say, like, Insanity Max 30. They can put in their name, their email, and then you can post. Emma and I both went to tinyurl.com and, made it say tinyurl.com/maxout with Emma or maxout with Alexa. And so what happens is people click on that, they put in their name and their email, and it goes to a list. So now you just have a list of people sitting right there that are interested in Insanity Max 30. So then you can send all of those people an information email like the one I just showed you, and in the information email is the link to the SurveyMonkey. So I know that's kind of confusing process.
No, we used Form this time, not SurveyMonkey.
Yeah. Right. Either one will work, Either Google Forms or SurveyMonkey. I switched to Google Forms just because I'm doing pretty much everything through Google now. I have everything housed in my Google Drive. So I made a Google form, and it automatically is putting everybody's responses into a Google spreadsheet for me. So I don't even have to, transfer anything. It's all set in Google Drive. So that's the reason why I switched from Google or from SurveyMonkey to doing a Google form. But they're both the same thing. It's just like a survey. And like Emma said, it's just a great way to figure out who the people are that are seriously committed, because they're going to read all of the details, all the information, including the price. They have the price right there, which we usually don't do that. We don't tell them how much it is. But with the new programs, I think it's important because there's a lot of hype around them. But the surveys are just a really great way to find the people that are super interested and that are dedicated and want to actually do the program. So hopefully that clarifies for you, Brittany. But that's a good question. Do you guys have any other questions or anything about Max 30 or even the training, since we figured out how to do the questions now? And just, remember, whether you're going to be doing Insanity Max 30 or not, just like Emma said, you guys should still definitely be talking about it, because there's literally such a wide variety of people who are going to really want to do this program. There are so many, Insanity was one of the first programs to come out and go big, besides P90X. Insanity was our other big, huge one. And so there's a ton of people out there who have Insanity and who probably didn't get through it because, there was no modifier and the workouts were longer. You know what I mean? So there's just a huge audience of people that we can really, that I'm sure will be interested in doing this program. And on top of that, the people that already have done a shorter workout program with Shaun T. Just like Emma said, she has done T25. So, all the T25 people out there are going to love it. And even if they haven't done T25, never done a Shaun T program, they'll find some really great people that are going to want to do this, just because it is, 30 minutes a day, and there is a modifier. There's actually one of the top coaches right now. Her name's Lori Stewart. I don't know if you guys saw.
Oh my gosh, she just posted them.
Just posted her. She's in the coach. I'm gonna pull up her picture.
The test week. Yeah. So she's 3 weeks down.
Yeah, she's in the test group, and she made the point that she's been following the modifier the entire time. Here, I'm gonna screen share this with you really quick.
Hold on, let me answer Brittany's question while you're screen.
Oh, I didn't see. Sorry.
She said, I don't know how to make it the answered questions, but she said, so if I sign a new coach today, do I do the old way? Or with the old way, should I still have them go to Emma's website? So you will have them go to my website when you have the GSR call. So you don't direct them to the website until you tell them on the GSR call. So don't basically they're still going to do the same thing with you. I would just, disregard maybe the attachments in the old. I mean, the 7-day quick start won't matter, but the questions and stuff to fill out. So also another thing, in the Acuity, what we have done is what we've done is
I got distracted too. Sorry, continue.
We put a form in the Acuity scheduling. So we can go over that too, Brittany. And basically what we did is we just made a form. So it's all of the questions that we would normally ask in one thing. And I can help you with that, Brittany, later on, and anyone else that needs help with that. Because I think a more intimate one-on-one figuring out how to do the form is good. Because it took me a while to do and figure out. So I hope that helps. I don't know who Zach Martin is, but hi.
You know you. That's fine. Okay, anyway. What were we talking? Oh, I was going to show, we were talking about Max 30.
Yes. And feel free to use these pictures. I mean, share them. They're great.
So this is, yeah, Lori Stewart, who's a top coach. I mean, look at her results, 21 days, and she's only followed the modifier the whole time, which is awesome. It just shows, like, you can talk about this. Like, look at her crazy results. I mean, that's just freaking amazing. And so you can say, like, even if you're following the modifier the whole time, you're still going to get killer results from it.
For some reason, I couldn't see your shirt.
Oh, you couldn't?
No, but it's fine.
Oh.
I still can't see you, but that's okay. Does anyone else have questions on Insanity Max 30? Oh, there. There you go.
We're still working out the Google Hangout bugs.
What?
I said we're still working out the Google Hangout bugs.
You know, we already switched from Google Hangouts and. Okay.
Any other questions? Training, about the training or Max 30 test group? Anything else? No?
I keep hearing beeps.
I know, me too. I don't know where it's coming from.
Like, are they asking questions?
No, they would pop up on the side over here. I don't know, it's weird.
I don't know
how to turn that off.
But Zach, I think that you're on the wrong call.
Yeah.
But thank you for calling us young. I appreciate that. So let's see. Any other questions? I feel like, are we missing anything?
I don't think so.
And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot us a message. I know that this, new thing will be confusing for a while, but I promise you will get it down. You don't have to do the 14 videos. Just use our stuff. This is for you guys. We're doing this to help you. I mean, it took Alexa and I have been working on this for a whole week, so it's really fun to see it finally out and running. And when we found it, we were just so excited. I was really excited to tell all of you guys about it. I still have a few things I guess I need to edit on my website because for some reason that's not linking, but I'm going to check that when we get off, and it should be working. So if there are no more questions, I guess that is it. Well, have a great night. Thank you so much for jumping on. I would also like you guys to comment on the thread in the team page and let me know how you guys like this new Hangout style. I know that we can't see your faces, which I kind of miss already, but I think for things like this, more people can get on. Zoom, it caps out at 25. So, yeah. I guess we'll see you all next week on Tuesday night. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for jumping on.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.